Good day and welcome to NSTV International, your trusted source for credible news, insightful discussions, and engaging programs. Remember, NSTV is easily viewed on all social media platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X, otherwise known as Twitter, and GoTV channel 316. Today, we are going to discuss about insecurity and societal growth, kidnapping, banditry, and the role of security agencies, community vigilantes groups, religious leaders, political leaders, and the general public. I want to welcome you to the program. Today we have a guest, the Assistant Commander of Corps of the So Safe Corps, who is in charge of information and public relations, ACC Adegunwa Adegbuyi. I'm delighted to welcome you to the program.
Thank you very much. You are most welcome, sir.
Insecurity begins at home, says So Safe Corps, urges collective action against kidnapping and banditry. The Ogun State Community, Social Orientation and Safety Corps has identified the erosion of family values, societal glorification of unexplained wealth, and weak community vigilance as major factors driving the rise in cases of kidnapping, banditry, and other violent crimes across Nigeria. The agency stressed that addressing insecurity requires a collective effort involving families, religious institutions, community leaders, government, and every citizen. Speaking during a special interview on NSTV International's program on insecurity and societal growth, the Assistant Commander of Corps in charge of Information and Public Relations, ACC Adegunwa Adegbuyi, who represented the State Commander, Commander Dr. Soji Ganzallo, explained that he attended the program on behalf of the Corps Commander, who was presiding over an emergency security meeting on emergency threats, including suspected banditry and kidnapping in Ogun State.
Thank you very much. Before I commence, I would like to put it on note that I'm not here on my own volition. I am here on behalf of the State Commander, Commander Dr. Soji Ganzallo, FCAIIF, FCFSIN. So I am just the Director of Information and Public Relations of the agency. And that was why he delegated me, because as you came, you saw it yourself that there is an emergency meeting going on of all the officers or commanders of the agency to discuss this issue that you came to discuss. So it was actually an emergency meeting because of this issue of suspected banditry, kidnapping. So that was why we are here now.
According to ACC Adegunwa, the foundation of insecurity often begins within the family, where parents unknowingly encourage unhealthy competition among children by celebrating wealth without questioning its source. He warned that when financial success becomes the sole measure of respect, young people may resort to internet fraud, kidnapping, and other criminal activities to gain recognition. He also criticized some religious organizations and communities for honoring wealthy individuals without scrutinizing how their wealth was acquired, saying such attitudes indirectly encourage criminality. The SOSAFE spokesperson further noted that although the judiciary operates strictly within the provisions of the law, successful prosecution depends largely on the quality of evidence presented before the court. It therefore called for stronger investigations, improved intelligence gathering, and public cooperation with security agencies, stressing that the fight against crime cannot be won without credible evidence and timely information from citizens.
Back to your question, I feel from our experience, there are many factors that are leading to this kind of unfortunate situation. One of the major factors, we see a family, we have seniority, especially in Yoruba land, we don't joke with our elders. If, like myself and my brother, they say, yeah, older than me, I call him brother, the respect is there. So the moment a younger person is more blessed financially or wealth-wise than the elderly ones, and you as a parent, you are recognizing the presence of that younger person, you are passing a message to the elderly person, so the person can go extra mile to achieve what the parents want him to achieve also. So the issue is, if the parents could do that, automatically they are telling the elderly brother that do anything to make money. And because of that, the elderly person also will go extra mile to make sure that what made the parent to give more respect to the younger person than him, he will go extra mile to achieve that same thing. That's number one. Secondly, the church or the mosque, let's make the religious bodies. So another thing is, you will realize that when they are, most of these religious bodies, they recognize influential person or financially buoyant person than any other person. The source, they are not interested in the source of the income. The money they brought in, they are not interested. They are just interested in their bringing money. And the person that doesn't up to that will feel withdrawn, will feel rejected. And because of that, that person might go extra mile to do what ordinarily is a crime to go into. And before I forget, concerning the family matter, if well, you are a media person, you will know, you are a journalist, you will know that some parents are supporting their children in this Yahoo internet fraud. You see parents taking them to some religious body to pray for them to make money, and when they make the money, they are not interested in the future of those children. And even the community also helps this criminality to expand in a way that when maybe we are both landlord and you are richer than me, before you know it, they will give you more recognition in the community. They will not even see me where I am. So all those things combined together leads to this criminality we are talking about. And lastly, concerning the government, when a suspect is arrested, taken to the court cannot do outside what the law says. And unfortunately, the law is not emotional. If you don't have your facts, you cannot win a case in the court of law. So it's not the government per se, but the law itself. If somebody that ordinarily should be sentenced to some years to imprisonment is let go because of the law that permits such, automatically some people will see it as it's not the only person. I can also do it. I will go scot-free. So I think it just combined together to give us what we are experiencing at the moment.
Speaking on Ogun State's peculiar security challenges as a border state, Adegunwa Adegbuyi described SOSAFE Corps as a grassroots security organization with operational structures extending from the state headquarters to zonal, area, divisional, and community posts.
SOSAFE Corps is the grassroots security agency. I'm bold to say that, because there is nowhere in Ogun State that you will go that will not see our presence. Because from the top, the hierarchy, from the chain of command, we have the state headquarters, we have the zone headquarters, we have the area commands, we have the divisional headquarters, and we have the post. The post is the least in the chain of command. So for every nook and cranny of the state, you will see SOSAFE Corps.
It disclosed that the Corps worked closely with the Nigerian Police Force and other security agencies through intelligence sharing, surveillance, operations, and joint security patrols. He added that information supplied by residents has led to several successful operations, including the exposure of illegal activities involving the diversion and sale of diesel meant for government construction projects.
We work together in synergy with every security agencies in Ogun State and to secure our border. Nigeria is a territory, is a nation of its own, is a sovereign nation. And there is no way a government will deny a citizen from entering the state. What do? We know before anything, we are always proactive in things that we do. Before it happens, we are there. Of recent, there was something happened at Ilaro, whereby there is this road. Government is constructing the road, and one of the diesel that was supposed to be used for maybe to light or to make all the machinery to function is being sold in collaboration with the workers and the buyers. And we had information some weeks. We put a surveillance upon them. They did not know. We put a surveillance upon them. It was on, I think, Monday last week or thereabouts. Last week or 2 weeks ago, that we busted them, and they were arrested. They handed over to the civil defense. So it's not. We are always ahead of time. So, but we don't have prosecutory power. So anything we do, we hand over to the appropriate authority for necessary action, investigation, and possible prosecution.
The core spokesperson also revealed that modern technology has significantly enhanced security operations, citing the deployment of drones, intelligence networks, and tracking devices in collaboration with other security agencies.
Before I became a director of information and public relations, I started as intelligence officer, and I was an intelligence officer for years, and I can tell you categorically that we have directors of most of these departments: director of intelligence, director of operations, director of what's it called, anti-human trafficking. Just name them: anti-cultism, anti-robbery, anti-arms smuggling. All this, we have all this. So we have the director of intelligence that is in charge of all this undercover intelligence gathering, and not only him, every officer can gather information.
He referred recent rescue operations in Ogun State, where victims regained their freedom within hours through coordinated intelligence-driven effort, while stressing that operational strategies cannot always be made public for security reasons. Offering practical security advice, Adegunwa Adegbuyi urged residents to remain vigilant by monitoring CCTV systems, reporting suspicious movements, clearing abandoned buildings and overgrown bushes within their communities, and promptly notifying security agencies of strange activities. It warned against ignoring suspicious houses, unusual business activities, or unattended objects, stressing that community vigilance remains one of the strongest weapons against crime.
Telling you we have not seen anything, because the way things are, the generation that we are building up now, personally I'm scared of the generation that are coming after. But the truth of the matter is, if we can get it, if we can catch them young at that level, we'll be able to, our future is started. And also concerning religious bodies, uh something happened some time ago. A friend told me about a religious leader that apparently introduced her to, and the religious leader was asking, was it the one that bought this for me? I think the one of the children bought something for the religious leader, and the religious leader asked that, was she the one that bought this particular thing for me? He said no. The father said no, that nothing. He said, no, I don't want to. I want to. It's only the one that bought something that I wanted. I wanted to talk with. So what impression? I'm telling you, that person told me this, and she was not happy with what happened, but because she has a mind of good morals in her, she cannot do anything. But that particular thing pained her. Before she could tell me, it pained her. Are you getting me now? So what message are the religious leaders, whatever they say, will go a long way to affect their members? And there are some religious leaders also that you see on social media. We're always on social media. I had a religious leader that said you should teach the children how to carry arms, how to shoot gun. I don't know. Maybe you must have seen that social media. So you know all those. What impression are you giving? Now there are sometimes when I go out and I see, maybe let me say, when I go on social media and I see children that are staying among all these bandits we are talking about, I cry, because I even saw a boy that dismantled AK-47 and arranged it back. Now, I am telling you, some of them will not even be taught. They will grow in it. Now, some of them, when they are seeing all those things, I am telling you, they will not even see that they are doing bad things, because they grew up to know all these things. If care is not taken, we are sitting on a gunpowder which is ready to explode. So what do we do? If you realize that this the operation that they said they are going on bush combing. Do you guys know? If the level of this religious leader, they have a level, because I realize that most of us we respect our religious leaders, we respect our traditional rulers, no matter how young they are, and some people even respect their religious leader than their parents or their spouse. That's it. It gets to that level. So automatically, whatever the person tells you, as somebody that you respect tells you, automatically you are bent to obey or comply. So if the person is telling you something wrong, now be the judge how the person will behave. So with
He encouraged community development associations (CDAs) and community development committees (CDACs) to strengthen collaboration with security agencies by providing credible intelligence before crimes occur.
they have a long way, because sometimes we go to our religious bodies also to talk to them. We go to CDC, CDA to talk to them, to be conscious of our security in our environment.
Reaffirming the commitment of the Corps, Adegunwa Adegbuyi conveyed this assurance of the state commander that SOSAFE Corps will continue working with sister security agencies to safeguard lives and property across Ogun State. He maintained that the Corps remains accessible through its emergency lines, official website, and social media platforms for prompt response to distress calls.
You should be rest assured you can sleep with your two eyes closed, and any sign of any sign of crime that's in your community, give us a sign. We are always online. If you send email, if you send if you make a call, if you text message, our websites, everything, our social media, everything is always live. If it's we are on several occasions we have received mail that instantly we responded to. And
He also commended NSTV International for using journalism and public engagement to promote peace, security awareness, and national development, describing the media as a vital partner in building a safer and more secure society.
as far as NSTV is concerned, I feel you are doing your bit as information dissemination of the security in the nation, and what you are doing now will go a long way to help to pass a message to the public how far what the effort the security agencies are putting in making sure that the state is secure generally, and to the extent that whatever people might be thinking that the security agencies are not doing anything, I can assure you that what you are doing now is we make them to realize that we are doing a lot, only that we cannot even say a lot. We are doing a lot.